Hello, everyone, and welcome to my happy place. I hope it becomes yours as well. Hello, my crafty friends. Today, we're going to work on another pocket. Like I've said before, you can never have too many pockets for junk journals. So we're actually going to work on this pocket. It's actually, you can see, here, I'll take these out and you can see it better. So there's a pocket in the back, and then there's another pocket here, so that's 2, and then there's a pocket here, so that's 3, and then there's one here, so that's 4 little tuck spot pockets. You could put them sideways, you could put this sideways, you can make them any size you want, but I think they're pretty cool, and they're super easy. So I'm going to show you how to do them real quick. So what we're going to do, I've got some papers. These are, yeah, they're 8.5 by 11 from an old book. They're kind of yellowed on the edges. I like that about them. I'm just going to cut them in half. You could actually tear them if you wanted. You could cut them with a cutter. I'm just going to use my scissors and cut them real quick. So we got this, because we want to end up with 4 pieces, but we don't want all 4 pieces to be the same size. You're going to use 2 pieces for each page. So like you can fold it so that it's not quite even, and that'll create different sizes, right? Like I'll fold this one so it's even, this one so it's not quite even. See how that's going to give me a little bit of variance in the height there? Or you can do them all even and stagger them yourself. It's just however you feel more comfortable in doing it. All right. And you could do it so that it only, so 2 of these would give you, 2 pockets, 2 tuck bolts, 2 tuck pockets there. You could do them this way and it would give you more. However, this paper is kind of thin, but if you did it with cardstock, you could get away with doing it that way. See how it would create more? So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. You could do it that way. I just don't feel like this paper is sturdy enough to do it that way. But you could, if you had something sturdier like cardstock or like a thicker, maybe with, you know what, we'll try it with, I've got a piece of map, we'll try it with that. Because it's kind of thicker, that atlas paper kind of. All right, we're gonna fold this one. And like I said, this doesn't have to be real precise, because you're not going to see those edges anyway, so it doesn't, that's why I wasn't really worried about how I was cutting it. So you're going to go, I just kind of set mine all together. These are kind of mostly the same. No, that one needs to come back. See, there's a little bit, just a little bit of a difference, but enough to make a difference. Now, I sewed mine, and I am going to sew mine, but you could glue them easily. I would just pin them or clamp them or something together to keep them together, and then I would just put glue around the edges of them if I were going to do it that way. but for me, it's easier to just sew them. So I'm going to pause you. I'll be right back, and it will have been sewn. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So we're just going to trim these. You can leave these. Some people leave them on. I don't like to leave them on. I guess that's the sewing piece of me that doesn't like to leave them on. But, and there you go. And you got cute little pockets. Ta-da. And then you can just decorate it. Let me move this out of the way. And I'm gonna show you, I grabbed a piece of map while I was over there so that I could, when I was sewing that, so that I could show you how you could do that. But I would ink it. And you know, if you choose to sew it, you can use any color thread you want. Oh, I forgot. I almost would ink these edges before you put it together. I keep on forgetting to do that. It would make it a lot easier if you did it. This is only the second one I've done, but I forgot on both of them to do that. So, but it would make it easier to ink them ahead of time. Just the tops. I wouldn't worry about the rest of it. I would do that afterwards, but yeah, I would ink the tops before. Although, that look turned out okay. All right, do that. Let's see. Put a label on it. Let's get some kind of label here. Maybe a couple. I want a number or something. Ooh, that one's kind of cool, actually. Because this is bigger, you can kind of use, you know, bigger things, bigger labels, which is kind of cool. Might use that. Let's ink this a little bit. And I don't mind it getting like kind of wrinkly when I'm inking it. That doesn't bother me. I'm gonna snip these little corners off here. Let's see. How about we use a butterfly on this one? We could actually use a bigger butterfly for a change. I think we've got too much going on. We need to edit. I like that mat. I definitely like that. Let's, oh, I wonder if we can use one of these bigger ones. Hold on a second. No, that's way too big. Maybe we could use one of the smaller ones. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we'll use that. We're not going to use these two. We're going to put these two away. This goes against everything in my brain because I usually go by odd numbers and not even. So, I don't know about this. It seems like we need to add something else. try to think something else that I could add to it. Oh, I know what we could add. I know what we could add. Hold on a second. Let me grab them. Who are we gonna add? Actually, I think I like her. I like her, I just don't like the color. I wish she was sepia and not. I wonder if I can color her a little bit. Let's see if we can get her a little darker. I don't like that she's that purplish color. There, she's better. I think we'll use her. I like that she's not so bright. All right, I'll add her on here. All right, I like that. Okay, that's done. Cute little pocket, super easy, pretty fast. Like I said, usually what takes the longest is decorating something. All right, let's try real quick this. This is bigger, so I think we might have to whoops. Do it a little bit. I think we should do it this way, because this way is going to be pretty long. I'm wondering if it'll be too wide to fit. It would have to definitely go this way in a junk journal. Let's see. And even then it would be a little bit. So it's definitely going to have to go this way. It's going to need to go. It's going to need to go this way, which is going to make it a bit upside down, but that's okay. We're just folding that. I actually should have folded this one, but you know what? Because now this one is so because it's so tall, that's gonna make the pockets pretty deep. I almost feel like folding a few of these edges over. really wish this was the front. Hold on. I'm a-thinking here. There's got to be a way to do this. I just have to figure it out in my mind. Alright. Because I really want this to be the front. Okay, so if we do that way, 1, 2. And I think I would fold this down a little bit. And then maybe fold this down to show that edge more. Let's see how that looks. This actually could fold down just a little bit more. Maybe fold it down right on that line there. And then let's fold this one down a little bit more. This is something you would just kind of have to play with, the height. Yeah, I kind of like that. And you can see it looks, you can see all the blue. I like that about it. All right. Let's clip it. No, I need one that's bigger. Need one that's bigger because I need it to clip all those layers and hold it together. And then I'm just going to sew it real quick and I'll be right back. And there we go. It's all sewn together. I think I might trim this little tear right there off, but yeah, and then you've got all these pockets. 2, 3, and then when you glue it on, this would be the 4th one in the back. Or you could just have 3 and somehow, you know, sit this in a journal. But you could do this with any kind of pages. You could do them with newspaper pages, magazine pages. You could do it with music book pages. You could do it with just regular cardstock. You could do it with printer paper. Any kind of paper. Wrapping paper. You could do it with anything. Pretty cool. And super easy. And I'm going to mass make a bunch of these because pockets. Everybody needs pockets. In junk journals. This could even almost be a belly band because of the size of it. Right? I mean, you could put it in there. It could be, you could just tack it at the top. Belly band that has pockets as well. And you could have done, you know, this vertically instead of horizontally. Tons of possibilities. Not a new idea. Let's see. Who did I get this idea from? I cased this idea. I originally saw it on Pinterest from Fresh Vintage by Lisa's Blogspot. This isn't exactly what she did. She kind of just had tucked them into a journal that was already, but that is what inspired me to work on this. And like I said, I'm sure it's not a new idea. I'm sure 100 million people have done it. But this is my version of it. And this is how I've done it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you do it, to go to our Facebook group, Happy Place Crafting group on Facebook, and make sure to thumbs up the video, please. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you watching, and take care. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching Happy Place Crafting. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It means a whole lot